Welcome in everyone to Cover Picks. I will be hosting the show today. Ninth Wonder is out on vacation, having tons of fun. His wife surprised him with a little trip, so I'll hold down the fort as best as I can. But I'm, greatly honored to be on a panel with everyone with Paul, Dark Evolution, and I'm not sure why our names aren't showing up. It's not that. There we go. And Anthony from Bird City Comics. How are
What's
y'all
up?
doing?
Chilling. Good day. Good day.
All right. And just to go over a little housekeeping stuff, the all the books on the show are the final order cutoff is going to be March 28th. That's for all of Diamond's distribution books. So your indie titles, Marvel, and then for DC and Scout books, the final order cutoff is going to be the 27th, which is this Sunday. So, as Ninth would say, if you're smart about it, you're going to have all your orders in by that Sunday. And that way you don't have to worry about, FOMOing books and everything.
Sure. Get ahead of the game.
Yep. And then the release date will be the third week of April. Of course, things could always change, as we've seen recently for different books that have been on the FOC list a few times. But yep. Yeah. All right. If you haven't seen the comic or cover picks draft before, each contender will get a total of 4 picks, 1 per round. We're going to do 12 books this week. Each title can only be selected once, so that means if someone picks up one of the variants, we can't pick, the A cover or one of the other open to order variants or any of the other incentives.
That title's gone.
Right. And then each contender will have 30 seconds to pick. If you exhaust your 30 seconds, the next contender up can make their selection. And then for our wild card rule, the person that gets the second pick in the draft will be able to pick all incentives.
Nice.
Yep. So Paul and I came up with that last minute, but let's see who's in the chat here. Yep. Tony, that was me, not Ninth. So happy new comic book day though, from Omar. Good Kaiji, how's it going? Let's see who else is in here. Manny the Collector, it's good to see you. Oh, Red Hood just joined in. That's awesome. So I can change that up real quick. And then who else do we have here? As I give him more time to hook up everything. What's up, Mojo? I see Dark Evolution. Omar, how's it going again? Ultra, what's up? And David Morley, favorite part of the day. And then did anyone pick up their books this week?
Well, I was gonna say I got boxes everywhere. I'm sure I got weekly.
Yeah, I'm sure you got your order in. So like way before everyone. I was mainly talking to Paul.
I got some of my stuff. I wasn't overly impressed with the week, to be honest, but I definitely went and grabbed We Have Demons and got a couple different books this week for sure.
All right, and it looks like Miss Bird City is saying looking good to Mr. Bird City.
What's up, boo-boo?
And then make sure you're subscribed to Nearing Nirvana to catch Miss Bird City holding it down over there.
Yes. Jeez.
All right. Feeling better?
Yeah. You know what's funny is that everybody, it's like whenever you get any type of sick, everybody thinks you're a leper because of the situation we've dealt with for the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
And she just had like a stomach flu. But man, like people are like, you catch wind that somebody in your house is ill, and my mother-in-law's like, what is this? Is it that? Can she taste? And I'm like, she's fine. Yeah. And it was like seriously a 12-hour thing, and she was great. But yeah, good. You thought something else was going on.
Yeah, because nobody said anything.
Like, it's even gotten to the point where you have dry eyes or something. Man, my eyes are dry.
Yeah.
COVID? Stay away from
COVID.
me.
COVID.
Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face.
Oh man. But yeah, she's doing a lot better.
Good
Hey,
to
you're
hear.
still at work, Aaron?
So I'm not clocked in or anything like that, but it's easier for me to stay at work and make it to the show at 6
Yeah.
than it is to sit in the hour of traffic, walk my dog, take care of that, and then do all, and then, jump on the podcast. So I'd rather just stay at work for the extra time and then knock out the show and then, you know, and then take care of the dog and all that other stuff and eat later and all. Yeah. So enough about me. But let's go ahead and share this wheel. I have added Joe's name back to the list. I saved it so, okay,
Got
whatever. But let's spin it and see who is going to be picking first. And just so you know, Joe, if you get the wild card, so if you're in the, what do we say, second spot?
Third spot.
Third spot. If you're in the third spot, you get the wild card. And then for every pick, you can choose the incentive covers instead of just one incentive cover. Since we're only doing 3 picks each, I made the executive decision to make it so you only do one incentive or exclusive, dealer's choice on that. And then but let's spin the wheel to see who's going first. Oh, see,
Uh-oh.
yeah,
The shenanigans.
I know, right? As soon as Knife's gone, I had to step in and be like, all right, I'm gonna,
Rig the wheel.
rig
It's
the wheel and make sure
ridiculous.
I'm first. So,
That's
all right.
ridiculous.
But let's see who's second.
You know, you win at stuff even when it doesn't count, dude.
It counts in the game of life, right?
Yeah, you're winning. I'm getting older and you're getting younger.
Looks like Dark Evolution is second. So
Alright.
it must be like the order that we came into the StreamYard, right?
It feels like
Nah, I'm gonna get last. Watch. I want that last spot.
Or do you
I
want
cleaned
the,
up.
do you want
That's
the
all right.
wild card though?
Here comes Red Hood. Here comes Red. No,
Nope, told you.
Oh, yeah,
Told you.
baby.
Told
Alright.
All
I felt
incentives for you,
Yep.
if you want.
you. So I can do all incentives?
No.
Hey, keep
Red
it on
Hood.
that screen.
Wait, who
Keep
got
on
it?
that
Oh,
screen
he's
for a
the
little
Joe.
while.
Red
Yeah.
Hood
So
did it,
whoever's the third pick, so Red Hood, and then Ant, you're last, but you get the back-to-back picks.
All
Alright.
right. I like that back to back.
All right. So let me put the order in. Actually, I just only need to switch up one. Let's see. Then it's Ant, Joe.
Oh man, I just loaded 244 items on the eBay. I hope I did it right. Jeez. I hate doing the math one, but I was not about to do these individually.
All right. Let's see if I'm doing this correctly. Live draft board. All right. I'm going to share this tab instead. So I'm going to. Okay. So instead of my name, it's going to say the Ninth Wonder's name.
Makes
all
sense.
right. So start draft now. Yeah, it's just because he's the admin, it was easier. Okay, so it's my turn. And I am not ready for this, but let's go ahead and take a stab at it and see where we can go. What did I even nominate? Let's go with
What did I nominate?
I'm gonna go with, as my first pick, I'm gonna go with this Ghost Rider number 3. I really like this Peach Momoko cover. I feel like she knocked it out of the park for this. I still need to catch up and read what's actually happening in the story to see what's going on instead of just like picking like awesome Momoko covers. But for issues 2 and 3, she's knocked it out of the park. Issue 1, not so much. But yeah, I definitely like this. It was just something that caught my eye, and I was like, kind of like, I kind of like this pick.
Yeah, solid pick. Can't go wrong. Ghost Rider art's always cool.
Yeah,
It's a good lead off.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on the first cover for sure. Wasn't the best I've seen from her, but yeah, second and third ones have been awesome.
Yeah.
What's the in-store date for these books roughly? If anybody knows.
Whatever the third.
April.
Third week of April.
Yeah, the
So
third.
it'd be 6, 13, the 20th, 420 week. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So the next person to pick is going to be Dark Evolution.
Yep. I am going to go with one of the books I brought to the table today, and it's twofold. One of the reasons because I really like this series and I think it's underrated, but I really like the throwback art to the Hulk. So I'm going to go with Radiant Black, number 14.
That's cool.
And I'm going to do the, let's see, is this cover A or cover B? It is the main cover. So I'm going to go with cover A on that one, just because it's a nice throwback to Wolverine and Hulk.
All right. Let's see.
There you go.
It won't let me select it.
Okay, well then don't.
I don't know why it won't let me select it.
You broke it already?
I already broke it. Is there something I'm missing?
No, I don't think so. Let me see if I can. I think I have admin rights. Let me see if I can do it. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, he didn't give me admin rights. Damn him.
Contender select.
I would say just try reloading the page and seeing if it lets you go.
All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties, everyone.
We can always keep track in our head too and put it on
Yeah.
the side if we have to.
All right, that sounds fine. Let me see.
So wait, you picked Ghost Rider number 3, Aaron?
Yeah, I picked Ghost Rider number 3. Dark Evolution picked Radiant Black
Radiant
number
Black.
4.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay, I'm on board. Let's see.
Let's see if I can go to live draft.
How do you see the books?
There's an online draft website.
Oh, that I probably missed.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a good possibility. Not that. Here, I'll write them down.
Okay. We'll just keep it tracked by hand. I'm not sure why it won't let me select for Dark Evolution. I'm supposed to have that ability, but I'm not sure why it's.
Let me.
All right, let's keep this ball rolling. So Yeezy, you got Ghost Rider number 3, the Momoko, and what was the second pick?
Second pick was Radiant Black number 14.
Cover A.
Cover A. And then
Okay.
now
Got it.
Yeah, so
Joe's
now it's
turn.
Joe. Yeah, so we have the books listed here.
Okay.
Your choices left are Thor 24, Strange Academy number 18, Ice Cream Man number 29, Hulk versus Thor, Banner War Alpha number 1, Collector Unit 731 issue number 1, Classic Pulp Robots, Catwoman number 42, Avengers Forever number 5, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1, the facsimile, and Amazing Spider-Man number 2. And these are all books for Final Order cutoff coming up Monday.
This Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, scroll down a little bit, Aaron. I'll click on Catwoman 42.
I want to say this is the call cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Ooh.
picked that.
Yeah, good pick.
Mama. And let's see. Classic. Click on Classic Pulp Robots. Let me see that book.
Classic Pulp Robots. It's a facsimile of this, this throwback.
Man, it's such a cool cover. No, let's. No.
You're gonna stick with your first pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that first pick.
All right.
So he's got the Catwoman 42. Nice.
Okay. Do I pick another one?
No. So then it goes to Ant.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I got another pick. I thought it was Snake Draft.
Well,
It is. I'm last.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah,
last,
yeah,
and then you.
But
Go
you'll
first.
be after me after I do too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Did you say Thor 40 or Thor 24?
Yep.
Okay,
Thor
give me Thor 24. But there's an Alex Melvey cover.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Dude, that Thor
Dark.
cover
Do you want
is
to
sick,
share?
dude.
You want to send that link to me in the private chat?
Let's see. Are you guys doing that?
The cover right here.
All right, and then I will share this tab. And this is the novel.
Yep. That's a great cover.
Yeah.
And that's a regular cover too. I don't think that's not an incentive cover, so that's a great cover price right there. Oh, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
all
for
books, it seems are $8.99 for this cover for all the incentive or non-incentive variants, which there's a ton of them for this book.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So all the open order books are $9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, like when they do that, it's usually a thicker book too.
Yeah.
Where there's more content in it, or the covers are a little bit made a little bit better.
Issue
Like
number 750 in the entire run, even though it's number 24 here. So they're doing a thicker special book for this, and then it's gonna have a bunch of different artists and writers on it. So.
Oh yeah, they did the same thing for the Venom book. I mean, they do it for those Biosim books, right? I mean, both big publishers do that. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that they're in the legacy numbers, just so you can tell, like,
keep them in order,
and then see what the main continuity storyline is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bring me back that list one more time so I can see what's left.
All right, so we got Strange Academy 18 is left, Ice Cream Man number 29, Hulk versus Thor Banner War Alpha number 1, Collector Unit 731 number 1, Classic Pulp Robots, Avengers Forever number 5, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1, and ASM 2.
I have to go. I have one that I really, really want, but I feel like I'll do my wife a disservice if I don't take Classic Pulp because it's got the blonde with the red dress on the cover. That is something she collects in old Golden Age comics. So there it is, Laura. Blonde, red dress. When we were on Hot 10, they used to pick one of those for her for the honorable mentions all the time.
That's pretty funny.
So
it's a cool cover. It looks like a nice pinup art.
Yeah.
So it looks like a pinup girl, which is super classic, and that's a great looking cover.
Yeah. So I was the one that nominated this book.
Good pick.
Yeah, and honestly, like I picked it because it's a classic pulp book, and it kind of also reminds me of like Futurama for the robot.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah. So it's one of those like golden age books that's always sought after, right? Or pulp books, I should say. And what else? I thought it was interesting that Source Point Press is putting this out, but also it's probably pretty smart of them too as well, because all these publishers are using some of their back catalogs and reprinting books, and so it gives you a reader copy.
There you go.
So if you have one that's like, I guess since the pulp book, it won't be slabbed anytime soon, but if you're trying to preserve like these older books, like you need a copy that you can read, and who doesn't like the feel of a book in your hand?
Yeah, I like the whole facsimile market right now. It used to be it was bad because they printed them like with other trade dress or like the big, image, like Image Classics or Image First. It's like, just give us the book, put it on the back or something.
Yeah.
So these are cool.
There we go. Everyone sees it. First appearance of Bender.
Oh, geez.
Well,
all right, but that was my.
If you can't afford the real deal, or you don't want to try to afford the real deal, but you still appreciate the art, This is an easy way to get in cheap.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
love it.
All right.
Or if you can't steal it, because
Or
I think that's also a thing. You know.
Yeah, that's
if you
true.
can't find it in your area, right?
Okay, yeah. If you can't find it either, you
Yeah.
can't find it or steal it.
Yeah. Because it's
We
probably
don't,
Pulp
we don't
now at this
condone the
point.
stealing.
Because it's probably Pulp
Disclaimer.
at this point,
Yeah, right?
Don't steal. in
No,
fast
not that
pace.
it's okay, but I'm saying it's a thing. You got to put that out there.
right?
Yeah.
All
All right, so that brings us back to Joe. Joe, you were up, sir.
Okay. Let's see.
and I can pull up any picture you want me to.
Yeah. What's that collector unit? Number 1.
31. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy cover. No, not that one.
You want to see this?
Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that.
Okay.
Joe, look at the 1 in 25 for that one. I don't know if you're looking at covers, but the 1 in 25 is pretty nice. There's a Mjolnir Smash cover that's really cool for that.
Really? Okay. Yeah, pull that one up, Aaron.
I'll get you with those copies here.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
I tried
There's
looking
the-
at the. Yeah, I tried looking at that.
There's the Stegman 1 in 25.
Is that the right cover?
That's the 1 in 25.
Yeah, it's the 1 in 25 Stagman. So he's wearing Hulk's headpiece is pretty dope on that one.
And then there's a connected variant, but also a wraparound one, which is pretty cool.
Oh, there they all are.
Just
Yep.
put in there.
Oh, okay.
So this connects to the next issue, and it's a wraparound, so that's kind of cool.
It kind of looks like Joe Jusco art.
Let's see if it says who it is.
I don't think it is.
Scroll up on that screen. Does it just say wraparound? Keep going up.
Oh, Shaw.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, so Jeff Shaw.
Oh, that's cool. Keep going down though. So this is what I was talking about. You got the Mjolnir smashing Hulk, and then you have another one that's the Hulk's fist smashing Thor.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, and it's the Hulk ship, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I guess they're continuing with that Bruce Banner living in his head or whatever.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, Joe, which one? Which one you
Let's
going
go with the
Joe?
1 in 20. That's a good choice, Ant. Let's go with the 1 in 25.
I got you, guy.
Yeah, you know, Stegman and Kate's back together again. So let's do that. Let's do some Kate Stegman magic.
I mean, when they work together, that's never a bad choice, right?
No, they did some phenomenal things together. It's a shame that they're not working on this run. So not to say that the artist who's working with is bad. It's just like, you know, it's just they had a good thing going.
Cool.
All right, that brings us to Dark Evolution.
Yep. So I am going to go with a series that is pretty hot right now, and it'll probably stay that way. I'm going to go with Strange Academy number 18. I really like the Shannon Mayer cover, but I think I'm going to go with the Sight Unseen Adams character spotlight variant.
That's cool. Those headshot character variants are always cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a throwback to John Romita, you know, the way he used to do the headshots of characters on Amazing Spider-Man. And he did it on a couple other books.
They actually have art for it now.
Oh, they do.
What?
Good.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'll take that.
That's nice.
People are really collecting those Adams covers, so I'll take that.
Is this the last issue for the run?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think
Dude, that looks like Chewbacca in middle school, dude.
It does.
Teenage Chewbacca.
Chewie,
Yeah.
don't forget your lunch.
Yes, this is the final issue.
Okay, so this is the final issue. I mean,
Yep.
I mean, I know they're already soliciting the second follow-up series, like that's coming up in a couple months or something like that.
Are they going to continue it, or are they going to go volume 2 and start from 1 again?
They're doing volume 2 and starting over with issue 1, and then but it's supposed to still like build off of the story arc.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's just to grab more readers into the series, and then, you know, I think people are. I feel like people are still like hoarding and holding, volume 1, especially the early issues.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've seen the issue 1 first print in the wild ever. I mean, I'm also
People
not like,
ask for them all the time.
yeah. I mean, I'm also not searching for it super hard either. But like at the same time, like I'll check out the back issues, and then like it'll always just be like some random pre-issue 10.
I was gonna say it's like 9, 10 on up.
Yeah, and then uh, yeah. So I feel like some of these are like probably pretty good pickups if you can find back issues, because first appearances, all kinds of stuff, and then yeah, it's that
I
like
dig it.
yeah.
Good stuff. Oh, I should write it down. Strange Academy, Adam's
18.
character, 18.
All right, so it's back on me. I've had plenty of time to make my decision. I'm a big fan of this series, and I'm always going to continue reading this.
You ass. I was hoping nobody would look at that.
And I'm going to go ahead and go with my good friend writer Martin Prince. Wait, is that his name? No, it's not. I know his last name is Prince. But I'm going to go with Ice Cream Man number 29. I really like this cover. It kind of reminded me of like some of the what is it? Some of the Marvel covers where it's like the Gambit within the card or the Scarlet Witch, where it just keeps on repeating over and over again.
Yeah.
But then like it has the classic Ice Cream Man colors for the covers that they've done in like some of the early issues.
Yeah.
Especially like the quarantine special one. And then if you didn't read issue 26, they tie in all the stories together of how the whole universe is like kind of set up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Check out the B variant though.
The B variant? Okay.
Yeah. It's called, it just says Wings, cover B Wings. I sent you the link on the on the chat.
Dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up.
This is what I was hoping nobody would see. This is what I wanted to pick.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool cover.
This was almost my pick, but then I had to give Laura her Pulp Classics or Classic Pulp.
That's a pretty cool cover as well. I mean, yeah, like all these. Oh, then kind of throws back to the Action Comics 1 cover they did too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which was issue 16, I want to say, before they like what 20 is the issue that like really broke them out there.
Yeah.
That got everyone's attention with the Dr. Seuss homage, but
yeah. That was good stuff. All right, so we're going. So Aaron, that brings you to 2 picks. Wait, are you taking A or B on that one though?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the A cover because I like that repeating factor. But I will probably also order the second, in my personal pool stuff. All right, so it goes back to B again.
Hey, real quick, while you're looking those over, let me just go a quick recap. Yee with the first pick took Ghost Rider number 3, the Momoko. Dark took Radiant Black cover A. Joe got Catwoman 42. Did we say that was the Decal cover?
Yes, it is the Decal cover.
Okay. I took Thor 24, the Alex Melvey cover. Came back around to me, took Classic Pulp for the red dress and the blonde. Joe took Hulk versus Thor, the 1 in 25. Dark took Strange Academy 18, the headshot variant with the Werewolf Chewbacca boy. And then we are at Yeezy's Ice Cream Man 29, cover A. Pick. There we go.
Right.
Quick recap.
Since Knife Wonder's not here, I'm going to go ahead and pick a book like he would pick. And I'm going to go with Collector Unit 731, issue number 1. I know he likes to pick up these independent issue number 1s because, I guess I don't have the right tab shared. All right. And so I feel like it's a good pick, and then, Knife's not here, so I might as well keep it in his fashion, right?
Collector.
I like reading independent books anyways, so when you see like SS scientists experimenting on people on this cover, I feel like it's got to be a somewhat decent read, and it's going to be super interesting and gory. So
yeah,
dark books.
Yeah.
I'm reading the synopsis. You're talking about 1940s, World War II. Yeah, basically what it's all that that whole it almost touches on that Nazi experimentation when they were trying to create super people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's taking that whole approach. Could be interesting. Unit 731. Huh. I like it.
Cool.
Solid pick.
What's
Right.
up, Ninth? I wasn't able to pick the next book for some reason, so we've been just like writing it down by hand, and I can't pick our second pick, but we're still trucking through.
Yeah, we blame you though.
I'm logged into his account too, which is the funny part.
That's why it's his fault.
He's got the real deal stuff. All right. Black Evolution Comics, you are up, my guy.
Yep, so I'm going to go with a facsimile here. So I'm going to do the Amazing Spider-Man Annual 1 facsimile. The first appearance of the Sinister Six altogether. Pretty cool cover. And this is, again, something that people can grab and read if they already have the real deal, or they can throw it up there on their wall if they're never going to be able to afford the real deal, and it's going to be in near perfect condition as long as you are paying attention at your shop when you're buying it. But it's a cool cover, it's classic, and it's a cool wall hanger for sure, if nothing else.
Yeah, I like how the interiors have like a lot of the old advertisements too from the original prints. They're always kind of interesting.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's a really cool thing to do for them.
Do you feel like Marvel like puts out these books because there's a certain reason to, like that they're gonna do something with the Sinister Six in the future? Or, I mean, I know that was a an early speculation before, was it No Way From Home?
Mm-hmm.
But
No Way Home,
yeah.
I would think that probably has some merit to it. It's got a good chunk of the characters here in the current movie for Spider-Man, and
I think it would
probably give spoilers for the next for Morbius, but it seems like nobody really wants to see it at this point because it's been delayed so many times. But from what I have heard, that one of the extra pieces at the end of the movie, beyond the credits, is mentioning joining a certain team. So
there you go.
No, do you think that they intended for the book to be released right around the release of the Spider-Man movie?
It sounds like it because the Sinister Six was kind of in it.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still afraid of that tree, so.
All right, that ASM facsimile is in the bag. Joe, we are up to you.
Let's go Amazing Spider-Man number 2. Can I pick the variant?
Yeah, you have the wild card where you can pick all incentives if you want to.
This is some bull, because that's my. You know what?
Okay, so I thought there was another variant to that cover.
You want the 1 to 25 Derek Chew cover. That's the one you want.
Yeah,
right.
You do.
Okay.
That's the one with Catwoman, right?
Awesome.
I mean,
no. If you want the one, you want the Black Cat. Okay, that's the Baldari.
Yeah, Baldari.
Here, I got you. Easy, I'll drop that.
That one's pretty cool.
You know what? I was thinking about that one too. Is like a gut call. I was like, if I want to be outside the box, I'll go with this one. But then the 1 in 25 is just super badass.
What is it? Oh yeah, dude, that looks awesome, dude. It's got that like animation when they were doing their animation versions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From Enter the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
It's kind of has that same feel to it.
It almost has that Bruce Timm feel to it, right?
Yeah, great. Yeah, great job on that, Aaron. Yeah.
This is the one that I sent you the link for the one he passed on, which
is also awesome.
Oh, there you go.
Which one is that? There, Chew?
That one right there.
Oh, the Chew. Oh,
yeah. Let's see the Chew.
Yeah, that Chew's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Click the image. It should get bigger.
Order both.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
I mean, but you could technically draft this one, and then you could pick up the Bob Hardy one on your own.
Wait, he could do that?
You can't do that. You can't.
I was gonna say no, you can't. That book's gone.
Yeah.
Once the book is done.
Yeah, I'm going Baldar. I like I've seen so many of those. I haven't seen too many of Black Cat in the Spidey suit just like swinging with the spider web. That was freaking cool.
You guys left me with some tough decisions now.
Right? That cover's hot.
That
Blow
is
up that
good
cover.
stuff.
Let me see that cover, big screen.
Okay, hold on one second. Which tab is it? There we go.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
that's
good.
cool as shit. Look at
Yeah,
that.
it
She's
is.
swinging.
Oh, and that background is pretty intricate too.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's not even that she's like swinging from her webs. It's like she made a swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, that Catwoman 42, to circle back around, all three covers of that are nice. Even the 21 and 25, so those are Micah.
Friesen, right?
The Frizen's good.
Yeah, you stole it right. I was gonna say we have to do an honorable mention of all three covers of that Catwoman.
I like it. All right, what do we got left?
All right, so
Avengers 42.
I think it's Avengers,
or Avengers Forever 5.
Right?
Yeah.
Avengers Forever 5, and is it Thor 24?
Do we have
No,
a
I
mystery
picked Thor
box?
24.
Okay, and then we have a mystery box pick. Let me see if I can pull up the mystery box real quick.
So wait, this is the last pick. Then I put 4 rounds. Okay, yeah, because Joe jumped back in. We're good.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is the last pick, and let me see if I can come up with a mystery box pick real quick.
I think I went to the chat last time for this one, so I'm going back to the chat. Yeezy, if you get a good mystery box or a bad one.
I'm gonna see if I can pick a decent one. We'll see though.
I try to mix it up. Occasionally, I put a real one that just barely missed the cut, and we really wanted it on. Or sometimes it's the turd, you know.
See, the problem is that there's a lot of books that were on our previous episodes of being on FOC, and they're showing up again this week as well. So let's see.
See if
I want to try to find something that wasn't. All right, I think I have. Let me look one more page, just to make sure. Oh.
I don't like that look in your eyes.
You don't like that look in my eyes?
It's gonna be something crazy.
All right, so let me go ahead and ask you: are you going with the mystery box? Or are you gonna go with what is it?
Avengers Forever number 5.
Avengers Forever number 5.
All right, chat, let's get active. I got 1 vote for the box. Avengers Forever 5. If I did pick that, it'd be the cover B because it's got kind of a negative space red cover. It's not too bad. But I got 2. I got E-Man's the only one participating with the box pick. If I get 1 more box vote, it's in. I need somebody to second it.
God, that Avengers Forever cover, dude.
Box.
Come on.
All right. So for the box, I'm gonna go with Stranger Things, issue number 2, cover D.
Okay.
That's pretty
I dig it.
Yeah, I figured I wouldn't go too hard on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's something that I know that you and Laura enjoyed watching, and then y'all read the comic too as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, we've watched that series probably 3 times through. I won't do it a 4th time though. Because I watched it twice with Laura, and then my daughter's like, "Am I old enough?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So her and I watched the whole series.
Nice.
And then your son will get old enough, and then you have to watch the series again.
Yeah,
he's such a chicken. I'm good. He's got time. He would walk out halfway into the 2nd episode.
But it has such a good soundtrack too, as well, right?
It's so eerie.
Yeah, but I mean, but they pick really good songs from that time period.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So how do we figure out who wins this thing?
It's usually like the chat kind of votes on it. But I think I think we'll need to discuss this with Knife to
Okay.
because the book hasn't released yet, so I think we should do a wrap up show, right? Where we cover like how our initial picks are doing like in the secondary market, like
Mm-hmm.
upon release, and then check like 3 months down the road, right? Or 6 months down the road to see how they're withstanding the market, right? Because
Circle
like
back around.
yeah, because I mean like some books like they go super hot out right out of the gate, and then that was your time to sell, versus other books that was your time to hold and let the beat build even bigger, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So I think we have to like figure out a recap show at some point in time, or
Definitely.
like or if there's like a bunch of not very good picks that week or whatever, just kind of do a recap show of the books that released that day, because we do the shows on the Wednesday.
I'm putting in the chat what everybody voted. So if you guys would rather somebody's draft picks, I want to know what the chat thinks. I think Joe. If I had to swap with somebody, I would steal Joe's picks.
Ooh, but that might be a good wild card too.
Mm-hmm.
Steal everybody's entire pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to trade your draft with somebody.
Trade
I would
draft.
log off.
We might have to add that one. That's a good one.
I'd take my ball and go home.
Then
See,
you have to
that's-
wonder the whole time if you should just draft craps just so somebody doesn't take all your picks.
Hey,
I'll
you
take a
guys
walk.
been? No, I was gonna say you guys been reading Thor. Like, when did we get the Infinity Hammer so I can sell my books of the Infinity Hammer?
Right?
I thought that was already a thing, right?
Is it?
Oh no, the Mjolnir became a person or whatever,
Oh,
or
brother.
an actual life being. That's what the whole issue 21 was about.
I
Or
want the freaking Infinity Hammer. I need to move some books.
oh, you're talking about that Thor 6 second print, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold my 1 in 50, like kind of like when that was
that's
like
right. You had the 1 in 50.
yeah, I was like kind of like it's gone. Congrats, eBay buyer.
I think that
Aaron,
I think that's going to be important, but we'll see.
Hey,
I'll
Aaron,
hang
I
on
just
to 'em.
threw Catwoman back in the chat if you want to show off those Frizen and
Okay,
the other cover,
let's see.
the 1 in 25.
Switch to this tab.
So those are both worth talking about too.
Oh
Yes. Hopefully you guys like it. I dropped in what everybody got for their picks.
Yeah.
And if you had to pick somebody's to roll with, which ones do you guys like? Who did a good job? Who cleaned up?
Oh man, Frizen's been killing it with the DC covers.
Yeah.
She really has.
Yeah.
And then
Two.
Anna Souza Micah. Oh man, like
Yeah,
all
dude.
3 of these covers are gonna be like impossible to get, right?
Yeah.
You guys should see. I'm doing a book for 43, and the 1 in 25 for 43 is sweet, and I'm doing an exclusive for that one.
But I mean, like you have to call Frizen
Yeah.
and Souza Micah, like
Triple threat.
each doing a cover for $4. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. You've got 3 of the. Frizen's been around a while, but like DeCall is like now, like in that fight with Longshort all the time. Well, he's always been up there, and that's like okay, but like, the Jeff DeCall is now like in the mainstream where people are actually looking for the covers.
Yeah.
Well, people's artistic. I mean, what is it? Their tastes.
Yeah,
Like he's super artsy. Where 10 years ago we wanted action covers,
right.
Yeah.
and the whole market has changed to these artistic. You got DeCall, Malvi, Tula Lote, even Souza Micah touches. Yeah, and these are artists that 10 years ago they wouldn't have been popular.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're good.
yeah,
But-
I mean, yeah, what 10 years ago people are looking for more of that like hyper realism and stuff
Yeah.
like that a little bit. Because I think of like Matina,
Matina, yep.
like those kind of covers.
Yeah, Grey Horn, hyperrealism stuff. Yep.
Exactly. And then
That stuff is never bad though, so they don't go away. But this new artistic style is starting to push its way to the front, which is nice.
Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean, but and that's how art always evolves too over time anyways. Like you can tell what kind of time period you're in with like what's popular at the time. I mean, and I think that's a good lesson for people to realize too with art, that what's popular right now may not be what's popular 10 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's always just something to consider, like, how long are you holding these books for? Like, is this a quick flip for you, or is this like a long-term hold and see?
You know, a lot of times, like the cover A that they have on the rack is I don't want to say it's shit, because if ever I'm on a show with an artist or whatever, he's like, "Hey, you said my art was shit." Like they're not as appealing as like cover B or any of the variants. Like, and I'm just like, like how did this even make like cover A? But it's weird. Like cover Bs are a thing. I remember cover Bs were like what cover As are right now. Um, like everybody's looking for the next cover, like the second cover.
Yeah.
And I don't
what's
know if
cool.
it's artists on the come up, and know.
It's an interesting thing too that you're saying, because cover A's typically aren't the wow art. It's
Right.
something generic. It's a cover A. It's not that it's bad. It's just like, okay, here's something. And then the cover B's are typically a little bit better, just to create, people that have to put together a set, feeding into all of our, what's it called when you have to do something?
Like, like if I want my book to sell, like,
Yeah.
and if I'm the writer, like, I'm like, hey man, can we go with that prison cover as like the main cover, dude? Like, I wrote this book. I want I want sales to go up, man. Like, do they even have any input? Like,
well, and that's the thing I was getting to, is that's what makes exclusive art creation, like what we do, super interesting, because when a good A and B comes out, it kills my spirit when I want to do an exclusive on it. Because it's like, all right, I would do something, it'd be similar to this, and why would somebody pay more for mine? And you're getting the same quality on an A and B. I like when they give you kind of standard A, B covers, and I'm like, okay, cool, I can do something really cool outside the box. The other thing is like reading the room. So the artistic vibe on Catwoman works. Might not work so much on other books and other characters, and they're starting to kind of build, put the right beat with the right character. Like Department of Truth, you can go all over the place with those artsy. You can do your homages and all that stuff, but then you take that over to another title and it doesn't work. People don't like it.
Do you think DeCall and Frizen, like, they're pushing each other to put out the best art? Because their art has been phenomenal since that series dropped, dude. Like,
for the Catwoman series?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so Zamaika, like, she...
And the Lotte ones, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, you've got some, like, spread the wealth, man. Share some of these artists, man. Like, they've got them all on that one title.
I mean,
it's crazy.
I would say, like, from my personal opinion, and this is probably because I really like Jenny Frizen's art, but I would say you look at her art on Something is Killing the Children, or you look at it here on Catwoman, I would say it's hard to argue that that anybody else draws a better female form than her. Like, it's accurate, it's attractive, her face is beautiful, always. Like, it doesn't matter what she's drawing, the female form for her, it looks flawless every time.
Yeah, no, I think she hits it on the head too. You're right, because oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble on all guy panel. I mean, when they create female characters, they're supposed to be attractive.
Yeah,
and she's got the secret sauce because she puts a spin on it, because the women that she draws look like somebody that would exist. Yeah. I mean, you see somebody draw Wonder Woman, she's chiseled, tall, and big and beautiful, and all this stuff, and you're like, all right, that form maybe doesn't exist in this world. And Frizen's women are strong.
You ain't going nowhere, eh? So I'm gonna go pay a bill.
I would say Natalie Sanders gives her a real run for her money, though.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, good choice. Yeah, definitely.
Let's not forget about Carla Cohen. Carla Cohen's good as well.
Oh yeah, mama.
Yeah.
Real quick shout out to E-Man Tony. He's been super positive this whole time. We've been trying to stir the pot a little bit, and he's like, everybody's great. You guys are all great. All your picks are great. Everything's a tie. And I saw he's got a Merino jersey number 13. They got Oh, who's the receiver from the Chiefs
Tyreek
today?
Hill.
Tyreek Hill just signed. But man, did you guys give up like 6 draft picks?
God,
You're gonna have no drafts for the next 2 years.
That's the stuff that kills franchises. A trade like that. That's ridiculous.
All right.
And he got paid.
You know.
Sorry. Quick side note.
I wouldn't have made that trade.
I saw that deal and I was like, nope.
All right.
Market.
If you haven't
Ooh.
already,
Ooh.
make sure to head over to the Bird City website. What do you have new on there, Ant, today? Or anything?
So technically, it's 5 o'clock, so I can show an image that I haven't even released yet on my time.
Sweet.
Do you guys want to see?
Hell
We
yeah.
got a new exclusive dropping Friday. I put out a teaser. Let me just open up my little filey.
Okay, and while you're doing that, make sure to click the tab so you can sign up for the newsletter. I don't see it because it's probably because I'm
Yeah, you already signed up. Typically in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little like pop-up that says like save 10%. If you click that, that's the text hotline. And then if you scroll up a little bit, Aaron, in the middle, right, stop.
for the
Newsletter, that's another one if you guys prefer the email system. Oh man, let me see. How do I want to show you this?
Dude, I
And
gotta make some
Laura taught
TikToks
us
today,
a
dude.
fun lesson last time when she was on our crossover show, and she told us that you guys actually get the text back when people are joking around with you and text back. I don't realize you guys are getting them.
Yeah. Some guy
right.
texted me like soap, and I was like turtle. And he's like, huh? And I was like, I don't know. You said soap. And he's like, oh, sorry, that was from my wife. I'm like, no problem. And him and I just started chatting on the text line.
That's awesome. All right. Is everyone ready for this Bird City reveal?
The reveal. Never seen before. This has not been out in the wild. First time you guys are seeing it.
Sweet.
All right. So make sure to take screenshots and tell people to start watching at this minute mark because here it is.
Woo!
Ooh, nice.
Woo!
That is badass.
Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, #1. This is a Scon cover. I came up with the idea, the concept for it, but he like took it to another level. So I'm stuck on this Khonshu thing. If anybody doesn't know, I did a Moon Knight #1 Khonshu when they first did the #1 about a year ago, and everybody told me I was crazy. They're like, "You're not putting Moon Knight on a Moon Knight cover." To the point where I was scared. I was like, dude, I think I screwed up this book. And it's probably, people have told me it's the best one. I sold the hell out of it. Like, it was fantastic. And so it worked out. So for this one, I was like, I'm going to play homage to myself, and I want Khonshu on the cover, but this time I'm going to include Moon Knight. So I hit him up and I said, can you just make it like you're guiding him, like he's in the background, like in his ear type situation. And then this is what he came back with, like hand on the shoulder, guiding him, like, we're going to go fuck that guy up this way. He's pointing him.
That's
And it came out beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you gave me like a sneak peek at some point in time, and then like when I saw that, I put the 2 dots together like almost immediately. But I mean, like,
I showed you the sketch. Yeah, when he sent me the sketch, you saw the pencils.
Yeah. And then I was like, kind of like, I was actually really excited, and then at the same time, you know, it shows you a lot too that like what Marvel Wiki even uses your Khonshu image.
Yep.
I mean,
as the image, it's on the game. If you guys play that Marvel trading card game, the application that you download on Google and Apple, the Khonshu trading card is my comic cover.
how cool is that shit?
Isn't that awesome?
Well, I mean, you and Hive are, putting stuff on the map, right? Because like they even took the for the what was it, the TMNT action figure? They used the Stan Yak artwork for the box and stuff like that. I mean, not even like 2 of their images, like for that toy, the action figure.
Oh, so this is going to go live, guys, off this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just kind of want to run through this because this is something new I started doing. I do like the regular trade with a copy of the regular cover A, and I only charge $2 for the cover A. So these are typically $14.99 for the Moon Knight, my exclusive trade dress. That's kind of the industry standard for the trade. And for $2 more, you get one to read and one to be pretty. And then I build these ultimate bundles. So you get a really big discount, and you're going to get all 4 books. It's the exclusive set for my book, and then a 1 in 25, and of course the gorgeous 1 in 50. That's all kinds of crazy value.
Oh, that the call, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That book is sick. So I tried to get them to let me use this the call cover as a Virgin exclusive, and he's like, no, there's way too much heat on it. He's like, if you'd asked me a week before people started showing the image, he's like, maybe. He's like, no, can't do it. And I'm like, damn it.
So you're gonna have a trade dress and a Virgin of your cover, though, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So on the left, you get the trade dress. On the lower, I got them to put it down towards the bottom, which was nice because they wanted to put it behind Conchu. I'm like, nah,
No.
you're gonna.
that
It's
would
too
have been
busy.
too distracting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did agree, moved it down. So you get all 4 books, and I got a nice discounted price for picking up the 4-pack. But yeah,
Nice.
you have some cool options.
That's really cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what I got going on.
Sweet. Alrighty. So Dark Evolution, weren't you recently accepted to be a whatnot seller? No,
I
at this point?
am. I am.
Nice.
So I'm gonna start going through my books here in the next couple days, probably this weekend. That's what I'll do, and then I'll start putting up some notifications that I'm gonna do a whatnot show because we got to get some people on there so I don't get screwed and send out a bunch of books for $1. But yeah,
There you go.
I'm looking forward to get some whatnot sales going and turn around some of these books so everybody can enjoy some of the beautiful covers and art that I've been able to collect over the years.
Very
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, so make sure to give Dark Evolution Comics a follow on Instagram and on whatnot, so you're not missing out on what I'm sure he's going to bring some like heat to the table, because just look at his background, like he's got the keys, so I would start picking up books from him as much as possible. And then I know Red Hood always has like some pretty decent sales. Like I was watching him last night. Dude, you're hilarious on whatnot. Like I know you're just having a blast all the time. Like whenever you're throwing up
Dude,
the
it's fun, and like I get comfortable when I see like my buddies jump in the chat, and I just feel like I'm just like talking to you guys, like the people know how, like, who are you talking to? I was like,
stuff.
but yeah, so real quick, Midtown like jumped on whatnot today, and they said it's like a soft opening or whatever, and they threw this piece of shit book, old you guys want Silver Age? We got Silver Age here, and the book is torn up and has tape all over it, and I let them have it, dude. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, that's the first book that you're gonna rip somebody off and put a 50-cent book up for are you serious, bro? Like, is it that bad? Are you guys hurting that bad where you gotta like just come with a regular book, dude? Your first book, and it's a book that you find at half price books, like that's where like some of these sellers, like, I don't list any of my stuff. Like, if somebody comes into my show, like, I got variants and keys and stuff like that. Like, I don't waste time with torn up books and shit like that. There's a lot of sellers that are ripping people off, man. Like water stains all over the book, and oh yeah, it's fair, good, good minus plus times a BG. Like,
This book is complete.
like if you're gonna sell on there, like, just fucking bring it, dude. Like,
What's up, Furbird? And then yeah, I'm not sure when my next whatnot sale is going to be, but I'm going to shamelessly plug Brian McClay tonight. He's doing his baseball mystery packs, so make sure to catch him on whatnot. It should be a lot of fun. On flip side, we went through his collection, and he pulled out all the really good cards. I like his mystery packs that he's going to be doing, because like
dude,
each pack,
like,
yeah, I mean, what? It's going to contain an auto, a rookie, and a number card, and then a bunch of other like veterans and stuff like that, and MVPs, and so are Hall of Famers. So I think he's undervaluing the what the floor is actually. But
do you think that's a big waste of time to do mystery packs when you have to open it up anyway? You know what I mean? Why do you tape it up? Like, just like make it look like it's taped, and then go, well, you guys want to see the books anyway, so I'm just gonna like take them out. Like that's just like when you're watching these shows, like
I don't know.
you know, I've got some books back here. It's in a it's they're in mystery box, but I didn't even put it in a box because I know you're gonna want to look at them.
Well, I
You
think
know,
people
it's
just
like-
so that you're not swapping things around. Like, because I thought about that too when I did mystery
Right?
boxes.
Yeah.
So I put the boxes and I put all the boxes on camera so people see I'm not pulling this from that.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't like him, so I'm pulling this. They're sealed because I don't want
Yeah.
people to. If I'm buying a mystery box, so fucking touch it till you're ready to open it and show me.
Yeah.
Keep it on camera where I can see it. Because I don't even like mystery boxes that much. Because I like to know what I'm buying. But if I'm gonna buy
Right.
one, keep it in eyesight. I don't want that thing sneaking behind a table.
Yeah.
Knife did something similar on Whatnot when he was selling those Walmart packs. He made a deal like you're bidding on these Walmart packs, or he might have actually had them preset for prices, but he was opening them up on screen so that you knew he wasn't
Yep.
just giving you some
Right.
random crap and then stealing out the good book for himself. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's tough. Like I haven't done mystery packs, and like I kind of I wouldn't know what to like because when you open one up, you're like, man, that's dog shit. You put dog shit in there, you know?
Yeah, I've gotten a
So-
few of them like that, but I would say if you're doing them personally, if you want people to keep coming back for them, you gotta, if you're selling them for, let's say, $25, you better put at least a $25 book in there plus some extras,
Yeah.
just to make them feel like they at least got their value. Like you can't just say, well, I did 10 of them. And one of them's super awesome, and the rest suck. You're taking your chances. No, that's kind of lame, and I think you should at least get your value back out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, somebody like canceled an order, like, and the auction went for $5, and they said like I'm way over budget here. Like, and I was like,
that's a thing, man. We dealt with that on Facebook for years when we did the
$5. Like, wait, you were you gonna live the rest of the week off of $5? Now, shout out if you can manage that and buy some ramen and take some like
Well, he wasn't just over budget on your show.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
was like,
yeah.
dude, are you serious, dude? Do you need me to send you another $5 on top of that? I can put it in a Gemini and send it to you, bro.
Well,
Like,
it could also be
are
like.
you okay?
Well, it could also be like what the tax, the shipping, blah blah blah. So
Yeah,
I mean, you
guess.
gotta remember it's just not $5. It's like really like what 10.
Man, quit sticking up for people. You see that, Aaron? You see how you do that? You see how you do that?
It's because
Like
people love me.
a legitimate gripe, and you always take everybody's side, dude. Like I got.
All right, I'll take your side, Joe.
What did you do?
You know, if you're gonna charge $5 to your car, honor your price. You know what I mean? Like, you said you were committing to pay for this. The payment went through.
Thank
it
you, Aaron.
cleared. Like, man up, honor your deal.
Have some self control.
Yeah,
Just don't bid on shit if you don't have the scratch.
yeah.
That's it.
Like skip lunch
People
the
are
next
spending
day.
their time. You're taking a potential bid away from somebody else that did want to pay for it. It's a bunch of bullshit either way.
Yeah,
Hey, you can be there just to participate and chat, hang out too.
And there's
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
trolls,
Yeah.
there's trolls and whatnot. They jump into different shows and they see a book right and they snipe it.
You know
Oh,
what my
yeah.
favorite kind of person on Whatnot is? My absolute gem favorite. I love the ones that are there to correct everything you say.
Oh yeah.
oh,
And most people know this about me, but I'm dyslexic. So I jumble up issue numbers constantly. And
didn't
I always
know
catch
that.
it and correct it. Oh yeah, it's constant. Like I'm the sticky note king. Laura's always like, "Do you have enough sticky notes?" Because if I don't write it down, I'll say it backwards if I'm trying to memorize it. So I was like, "Oh, this is Ice Cream Man number 95," and they're like, "We're not up that high," or what did I say? The 91, and they're like, "We're not up to 91," and they just hammered me, and I'm like, "I meant 19." Like, hold on a second, guys. I got it after 30 seconds. But those guys are my favorite.
But
Well,
I
they
mean,
gotta
like,
do something,
so-
yeah.
I feel like those people have also never been on camera like we are all the time on, right? Or just like, they've only been on that side of the fence, right?
They've
Yeah.
never
It's
made
a lot
mistake.
different.
They're Twitter experts.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
different when you're doing it yourself, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you've never had that experience, it's hard to like, not be silent. Or you know what I mean? Like, it's just
Yeah.
one of those things. Like, until you have this experience as well, like it's different.
Or you put up a book and there's that's the first appearance of this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like I can't compliment them because then they'll go, you didn't know. Obviously, I didn't freaking say it, but thank you for your knowledge,
Yeah,
sir.
hey, thank you, man. I forgot.
But thanks for
Shout
putting
out,
it out
yeah.
there. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Do you
Yeah,
want
I
me to
just,
send you a cut of this?
but at the same time, it's like kind of like, who cares if about some obscure character that never ever showed up again either?
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
At the same time, right? I mean, unless you're Johnny Cates. No, I'm just joking.
Right.
That's-
But
Now that we're done talking about everybody that's here watching, everybody here is shaking their head like, that's me. I'm like, guys, we love you. We're just totally joking.
yeah. So if you like our banter and everything, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Knife Wonders channel. You can catch me over here more often as soon as I get some personal stuff taken care of. Dark Evolution Comics was one of the founding members of this channel, so I'm sure he's got some great content coming up too as well. And Ant and Joe, I'm sure, are welcome to Ant's a part of the channel now as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure we're gonna try to convince Joe to come over to the dark side at some point in time.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm a free agent, bro. So, like, I've had people calling me, and like, I guess I'll tell you after, like, when the stream ends, like, you'll freak out. But like,
Oh dang. You're gonna be like, "What's up, comic fan?" I'm just joking. But
well,
all right, let's see.
So, closing words.
Happy New Comic Book Day, and I
Yeah.
hope you got everything you wanted for this. And then I'm making make sure that you ordered your books in time for FOC. This was some of our suggestions of what we suggest. Make sure to catch all the other great content that comes from other channels as well. So if there's anything we missed for FOC, you can catch it on the Drunken Chat or Ultra's channel. So, because that's some Ninth Wonder fam and my fam. So
I love it.
all right.
Friday, don't forget though, Friday Moon Knight, guys. We're gonna do the pre-sale on Friday. Make sure you show up for that. Phoenix Suns, we're gonna win the championship this year, and San Dimas High School football rules. Let's go.
And make sure to subscribe to Nearing Nirvana. All right. Y'all take it easy.